Good afternoon. How is everyone doing today on this very wonderful special day? Executive Vice President Kevin Hegarty gets the credit for making sure that our temperature and weather is just perfect. So thank you, Kevin. My name is Ravi Pendse, and I have the privilege and honor to serve as Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer, which means I actually work for all of you. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this very, very special event today. I also want to recognize here President Schlissel, Daniel, President of the Central Student Government, and of course, Kevin Hegarty, Executive Vice President for Business and Finance. We're really here today because of their leadership and the efforts of incredible ITS and facilities teams. The Campus Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi on Diag project is an example of collaboration and partnership across campus, a true representation of our culture. We do things together, we do them thoughtfully, we finish on time, and we deliver always what we promised. So Andy Palms, no pressure. We know that a world-class university requires a world-class wireless network. CSG leadership shared with us their uneven Wi-Fi experience and made the case for enhancing it. They were our teachers in letting us know what really works and what does not. Daniel, thank you. This multi-year project resulted in Wi-Fi upgrades to 275 buildings and many outside areas, including the iconic Diag. Enhancement to Wi-Fi started in the library areas, so it is fitting that we end the initiative here at the Hatcher Graduate Library, where it all began. I want to thank James Hilton, who is the Associate Provost for Academic Innovation and the Dean of Libraries, for his support. In my short time here, I have learned that when something innovative or cool is happening, James is right in the middle of it. Good guy to know for someone new like me. Thanks to the efforts of our incredible community, we upgraded Wi-Fi coverage for close to 16 million square feet area. That's a lot. And if you want to think in terms of football terms, since tomorrow is a football game, that's about 300 football fields, or if we are thinking big house, maybe 275. Over 11,000 access points were installed. This Tuesday, if you're curious, on the first day of classes, about 106,000 devices connected to our Wi-Fi network. 106,000 devices. We have about 46,000 students, so you do the math. Total traffic volume over our Wi-Fi was about 75 terabytes. And if you're wondering terabytes, that's about 37,000 hours of recorded movies or class lectures. And since it's Michigan, I'm sure it was all class lectures. A project like this at an innovative institution like Michigan will continue to evolve as our needs change. New devices in a field that's close to my heart, Internet of Things, will continue to challenge us in the areas of access and security. Talking of security, today happens to be the year anniversary of the famous Equifax breach across our country. So we cannot underestimate security at all times. If you find that there are areas of coverage that needs to be enhanced, please let us know. Tweet at us, chat us, call us, email us, and our incredible teams will respond very, very quickly to make sure you have the coverage that you all deserve. And for fun, since you're all in Diag here, be sure to take a picture as you use your Wi-Fi on Diag and tweet it to hashtag Wi-Fi on the Diag. Again, hashtag Wi-Fi on the Diag as you use it. I'm very grateful to Andy Palms and the ITS infrastructure project teams, Hank Bayer and the facilities and operation project teams for many years of efforts and for helping us complete this on time and under budget. Historic buildings present challenges to how wireless signals travel, how they reflect, how they're absorbed, and their creativity was amazing as they worked through these challenges. Thank you, Andy, and thank you, Hank. Special thanks to unit IT and facility staff in the individual buildings for their collaboration. The support of President Schlissel, Provost Filbert, and EVP Kevin Hegarty was instrumental in bringing us to today. This project would not have been possible without their support. Last but not the least, our incredible students and student leaders. Anushka Sarkar, last year's president of the CSG, ran on the platform about enhancing Wi-Fi in the Diag. I actually read about it at my former institution. And of course, Daniel Greene, the current president of CSG. Thank you. Daniel is a senior in the Ford School of Public Policy, concentrating in legal and political empowerment, alongside an LSA minor in writing. In addition to being the CSG president, he has been active in the LSA Student Government, Campus Day, LSA Honor Council, Wolverine Support Network, and Greek Life. Let us hear from Daniel. Daniel?
Thank you for the kind introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel Greene, and I am serving as the 2018-2019 Central Student Government President. I'd like to thank you all for joining us for Wi-Fi on the Diag and the ribbon-cutting ceremony today. The completion of Wi-Fi on the Diag highlights the university's commitment to meeting the evolving needs of students and demonstrates the productivity of successful relationships between student and administrative leaders. With a campus community as large as the University of Michigan's, even connecting students to Wi-Fi on the Diag is no small feat. Although I personally will not be using the connectivity during the winter months, the new coverage area improves the Diag's potential as the connectivity provides a vital element for studying outdoor online, connecting student organizations to internet capacity during outdoor events, and a new place to binge watch Netflix. I hope today's ceremony is one of many to come, celebrating the improvement of the physical environment and services on Central Campus. I encourage all students, current and future, to speak up and initiate conversations about how we can make our already amazing campus even better. On behalf of Central Student Government, I'd like to personally thank President Schlissel, Dr. Ravi Pendse, Kevin Hegarty, Facilities and Operations, the External Elements Review Committee, the Campus Planner, Student Resource Center, Information and Technology Services, and the unit IT and leadership in the affected buildings around the Diag. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge the former Central Student Government President, Anushka Sarkar, for her advocacy and commitment to ensuring Wi-Fi on the Diag would be a service for students. Anushka truly championed Wi-Fi on the Diag, and her leadership helped expedite the implementation. Central Student Government remains committed to working with President Schlissel and ITS to ensure our Ann Arbor campus provides an innovative and tech-savvy Michigan experience for all students. I encourage any student who has potential ideas for our campus to reach out to student government, but in the meantime, I'd like to introduce and thank once again a champion of student voice and innovation at the University of Michigan, our president, Dr. Mark Schlissel.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Thanks, Daniel, for the kind introduction. And when Daniel was reading the various names of the folks involved in this project, it really occurs to me that for Central Student Government to be effective, projects have to be viewed as multi-generational. So each of the leaders gets a year steering the ship, and this, too, is really a collaborative project that Daniel brought home, and he's here to help us celebrate, but was begun by generations of predecessors. And I think that's a great lesson for how we get collaborative, difficult things done through the course of years here. So let me also add my thanks to our new Vice President for IT and Chief Information Officer, Ravi Pendse, and as well as his spectacular team at ITS that gives us the ability to remain at the forefront of technology so we can, in an invisible fashion, continue to teach and learn and study and recreate across this wonderful campus. I also want to thank the business and finance people led by CFO and Vice President Kevin Hegarty. It's really an outstanding collaborative effort over the course of an extended period of time that led us to where we are. I think this project has actually been long overdue, and I'm very, very pleased that I got to play a role in helping bring it to fruition. More and more each day, we've grown to depend on internet access as our tether and our lifeline at scales that range from across the Diag to literally around the world. It's no use carrying a device in your pocket that gives you access to the world's information when that device doesn't have fast, reliable, and inexpensive way to connect. When we started this project, we knew that the University of Michigan Diag was perhaps the smartest public space on the planet. It's surrounded by Dana and Kraus and Randall Labs, Angell Hall, and of course Hatcher Library. And it's a thoroughfare for the leaders and best of each rising generation. With Wi-Fi connectivity further enhancing the learning environment, there is no limit on lightning-fast access to the world's information, no matter where you are on the U of M campus. And also no limit to how you can communicate from where the Block M or here on the steps of Hatcher to literally anywhere in the world at the speed of light. This project, of course, is an extension, as you've heard, of a larger project to upgrade the Wi-Fi we're providing, improve our coverage across 275 campus buildings. And it's a credit to the many partners on this project that the access points for the technology were installed in ways that preserve the historic quality and the aesthetic beauty of our facilities. Actually, very, very well done to the project team from both conceptual design to implementation. Thank you all very, very much. Covering the Diag with high-quality Wi-Fi is not actually a technological breakthrough, but rather a social one. It was advocacy of our student leaders that made this come about, as is the case for so many of the great qualities of this Michigan of ours. So thank you all once again. Have a great semester, and send me a tweet from the Diag sometime. Go Blue.
And now it's time to cut the ribbon. I want to again say thank you to everyone for coming today, for the team, for the efforts that have been recognized. And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.